Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Epic, and we are back for some more 7 Days to Die. Alright, so we are headed over to the burnt forest to get our badge. On the way here, we kind of weaved in and out of the radiation area so that we can get a little bit of time there, but we have finally made it, so we're going to go ahead and try to breeze our way through these challenges. I apologize, I did figure out what was wrong, or what is wrong, and why we don't have any game sounds in the last video or this one. Somehow, I don't want to blame my little one, but I'm gonna assume it was probably him that did it. Clicked a button and it basically took away, or not took away, but it canceled the game sound recording. So after this episode, we will have game sound back in because I figured it out and adjusted it. Unfortunately, I couldn't fix, or I don't know how to fix the fact that there's none here. Alright, so for the challenges that we need to finish to get our badge for this zone, we have to mine 500 nitrate, kill 5 burning zombies, loot 5 things, and get, I think it's 5 mushrooms, and all of those things have to occur inside the biome. Plus we have to stay in the biome for, I think it's 10 minutes for this one, or 15 minutes. They've adjusted it now since then and lowered it, so it's a little bit easier to progress through. But we are still going to do our base, or our horde base, over in the pine forest. I believe they put in a patch to add the loot cap increase for each more difficult biome. If that's the case, then once we get to the desert, as long as the plague spitters are not as bad as I've been hearing, we will be moving to the desert permanently, and we'll take our base and rebuild it over there with a little bit of variation. Possibly. I haven't decided. We'll have a crafting area and all that. I don't know if I want to do a ladder style and have dart traps, or if I want to do a path style where I can have like dart traps shooting at them as they come up the path. So I got to figure that out. That'll be for the next base though, because 1 week in and we're getting our badge for here, so I don't want to put a ton of time and effort into a base that we're going to abandon soon. So the pine forest base will be our only horde base for this biome, burnt biome, and until we get everything situated in the desert and figure out whether or not it's going to be worth it for us to go to put our horde base there. I know the plague spitters can show up in horde nights, so can the frost claws. However, I don't want to have them just showing up all the time at the base. So we'll see how they seem. If they don't seem too bad, then we'll move. Alright, that's the mushrooms done. Alright, zombies is done. Oh no, we're not done on mushrooms. Did some of them not count? Because I know we've picked up at least 5. Alright, so we have to survive and pick a couple more mushrooms. I am not seeing mushrooms now that I need them. But we're gonna keep heading to Jen. There we go. Just need a couple more things. Alright, so we're back to choking in 3 minutes. Alright, so hopefully, yeah, we have a burnt smoothie going. They take, I think it's like 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. So it'll be done before our timer goes and we start taking damage for this biome. Knuckles are definitely feeling better now. Alright, so we've got just about everything done. And it is still early, so we'll be able to get a couple quests done for her over here as well. Oh wow, I can pick up the mushrooms. I didn't think you could do that. Alright, so just in case we got another burnt smoothie going. Go ahead and loot her house over here. Nothing very good so far. We're definitely going to have to put down some storage though, because we are chock full. Oh, she got rid of her toilet magazines. Alright, I believe mushrooms are important for the next set of, or next set of smoothies as well. I know you use aloe, but for some reason I'm thinking mushrooms are in it as well. I could be wrong. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell what we can. Grab a quest. Alright, I know I definitely just looted well over 5 mushrooms. The only thing I can think is maybe because I added the modlet to be able to just hit E, that maybe that's not counting it. So we will have to punch a mushroom. There we go. Or maybe because I kept making the smoothies, I don't know. Maybe I had to have 5 of them on me when I completed it, or to complete it, whatever. Alright, let's get in here, get our badge, because we've got, what, 45 seconds? And then we're going to head out and do at least 1, probably 2 quests before we had to get home. Alright, biome badge. Alright, so we're going to go do this tier 2. It isn't infested, so that should be fun. But Knuckles seem to be feeling pretty strong so far. I'm having no complaints. And I started with siphoning hits, once I get that book that every landed punch gives a point, we're basically going to be unstoppable at that point. Because as long as we're punching, we're going to be getting hit points back. And then every time they die, we get even more hit points back. It's going to be great. I think that is everybody we got to deal with out here for now. Alright, come on. I know this back room is going to be chock full of zombies with this being an infested. Because normally I think there's 3. Yeah, 3 or 4. So now there's going to be like 6 or 7. Alright, come on now. There we go. Alright. Let's wake these guys up and bring them. I love the fact that you can punch them if they come through the door. Oh, well, we let one out. See if we can do one at a time. Oh no, they're all about to just destroy that door. You got at least one feral there. Come on now. 2 big mamas. Or is that 3? Alright. Not quite clear. We got to do the back area. There should be one or 2 zombies and at least 1 dog. So we're definitely going to use the gun for the dog. Nice, some more first aid. We're going to have to make sure we get all this cobble and everything. Alright, come on now. There we go. Alright, so now we got to take care of this dog. Alright, we are done. Let's take care of this guy here. Alright, grab any of the loot. Oh, nice. It's going to be a whole lot better than this, unfortunately. It still only has 1 slot, but better than primitive armor-wise, so keep us a little bit more protected. Alright, I think we're done here, so let's head on back to Jen, see what she's going to offer us. And then we should have time to do 1 more quest before we have to head home. Can't forget about the confessionals. Book to sell. Another knuckle book to sell. The only good thing about continually finding the books that you already have for your weapon is usually means you're up there pretty good on the number of books you have. Yeah, that wood's gonna help us finish the base up pretty good. So, alright, got everything sold. What books do you have? Nothing really great. I mean, we can take a couple of these. Take the cooking. Shiv cobble. No. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that I wouldn't mind having, like the pickaxe and things like that, but I don't want to spend all of our money right off the bat. All right, let's read the books we read or we bought. Drop this stuff off, and we're gonna go do another quest. Just whatever's the closest one. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, so this place, the only thing I remember is there's a couple stacks of wood and there's a ton of plants that we can pick up to throw in the forge when we get home. I know it's not overly difficult, or I would remember it, but we got a laundry room in the living room. Nothing in there. Should be 2 or 3 of them in here, plus all this wood. And then the bathroom behind us. There she is. Oh, you guys want to join the party already? That works. They have a harder time hitting me through the door. Alright. Clear out the last couple up here and we are done. Is there a storm going on out there? There is. Now, I believe in the newest patch they made all the zombies go faster during storms, which I don't think is a good change. I think it's stupid, honestly. It's not Horde Night, it's just a storm, so why are they running? But what do I know? No, we aren't done. I thought we were done. Oh, it was a retreat supply, so we are done. We're just not done getting the loot. Where did you come from? Right, let's drink some water after we get you down. Whoa, we sprained our arm. And we're down to 21 health. That is not good. Might as well go ahead and eat something. Get some hit points back. And unfortunately, we don't have anything into physician yet, so we can't fix our sprain unless we break it, and then we can get a cast on it. But then we have to wait 35 minutes, so. Alright, so we got the loot. We got the satchel, so let's go ahead and head back to Jen. Grab our reward for this. And it is too late to get another quest done. Actually, I don't know if we can leave yet. Storm's still gone. But yeah, we're gonna head back to Pine Forest for the night. Continue upgrading the base, getting it ready for the Horde. After the Horde, we're gonna come over here and we'll find somewhere to make a temporary base at, and then we will do multiple days worth of quests over here before we go back into a Horde night. Alright, I will meet up with you guys when we get back to Gen. Alright, let's see what we get from quest. That storm kept us over there for way too long. We got into a fight and broke our arm. So now we got to try to find a cast or splint. I'm going to definitely take blame for that because I should not have said anything about breaking my arm. As Cap says, I said words. Alright, let's go ahead and sell a couple more things here. And then we can grab the reward. We'll take the Molotovs. Might as well grab... all she has is a splint, damn. Better than nothing, but just barely. Alright, so we got 38 minutes until we can do a heavy attack, but we're going to head back to Pine Forest. We'll weave in and out of the wasteland to get our timer up on that. And then we're going to upgrade the base tonight as much as we can. But we're going to go ahead and call the video here. So if you enjoyed the... wow, words are hard. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. And if you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.